the importance of customer support. In this lesson, we will explore why customer support is the backbone of your dropshipping business and how it can make or break your success on eBay. By the end of this video, you will understand the critical role customer support plays, how it impacts your reputation, and why going the extra mile for your buyers is a non-negotiable part of running a thriving dropshipping store. So, let's break it down into three key areas: why customer support matters, how customer support impacts your eBay business, and the long-term benefits of excellent customer support. Let's dive into each of these. So basically, first, why does customer support matter? Well, think about it. When a customer buys from you, they're not just purchasing a product, they're investing in an experience with you. And that experience does not end when the click buy button now is done. It's continuous through the delivery, the unboxing, and even after they've used the product, how good the product is, does it do what it claims to do, and so on. If something goes wrong, like a delayed shipment, a damaged item, or a misunderstanding about the product or its features, your customer will look to you for help about it or questions. So they have questions and they require the answers from you. So basically, how you respond in those moments will determine whether you leave a good review, even though something went bad, or a bad review. So basically, in dropshipping, you are the face of the business. Your store is, even though you are not manufacturing or shipping the product itself, your customers see you as the seller of it. So it's your responsibility to ensure that they feel heard and valued. So yeah, keep that in mind. So yeah, the second point is, how does customer support impact your business eBay? eBay's algorithm takes customer satisfaction seriously. Positive reviews, quick response times, and low case rates can boost your rankings in the search results by amazing amounts. So in the flip side, you have poor customer support that can lead to negative feedback, disputes, and even account restriction or, God forbid, suspended. So the reality is that the competitive world of eBay dropshipping, your reputation is everything. It's literally everything. A single negative review can scare away potential buyers, while excellent customer support can turn one-time shoppers into loyal customers. That's the reality of it. And don't forget, eBay buyers can see your response rates and feedback score. So if you're consistently providing top-notch support, it builds trust and credibility, making shoppers more likely to choose you over competitors. So keep that in mind. And finally, the long-term benefits. Well, when you go above and beyond for your customer, you're not just solving a problem, you're building a relationship with them. Happy customers are more likely to leave positive reviews, recommended your store to others, and come back for future purchases. That's the reality of it. Over time, this creates a snowball effect. The word of mouth is very, very important. So positive reviews attract more buyers, repeat customers, reduce your marketing costs, and the strong reputation sets you apart from the competition. So in other words, customer support isn't just about putting out fires, it's about laying the foundation for long-term success with your business. So yeah, just to recap a little bit before moving to the next point, as I said, customer service play a critical role in two ways. Well, first of all, boosting your account in eBay search results, because the eBay algorithm, as we discussed, Cassini promotes sellers with excellent customer service. If your customer support is strong, your listings will be ranked higher. Simply, that's it, leading to more visibility and sales. However, if your customer support is poor, that will reflect on your business and your account won't be promoted, limiting your potential reach. The second point is that ensuring long-term account survival. As I said, the poor customer service is one of the primary reasons sellers get suspended. Many dropshippers who complain about account suspensions in Facebook groups often don't realize that their accounts were shut down due to poor customer service and a high defect rate. Well, also, let's try to understand the defect rate before ending this lesson. So one of the key factors that eBay tracks is the defect rate. This metric measures the number of complaints and cases against you. Here's how it works. Well, you got a customers, they file a complaint, you fail to respond in time, you got a time to respond, so make sure to always respond in that time by having eBay on your phone, by being accessible and having notifications on to understand when to reply and how fast you should reply. So yeah, the customer escalates the issue into eBay, so you're no more discussing the problem with the customer, and that's bad because at the previous step, you could have resolved it at that point. So yeah, eBay rules in the favor of the customer. Of course they do, because the customer has some good argument or something like that, because you didn't even respond in the time. So yeah, you receive a defect on your account, and that's bad. Accumulating too many defects will lead to account suspension. That's the reality of it. So there's two types of defects There's the visible type. Basically, these appear on your seller dashboard, showing you warnings about unresolved complaints. And there's the hidden ones. So these don't appear explicitly, but eBay still tracks them. If you consistently provide poor customer service, will lower your ranking and it will limit your visibility and eventually suspend your account. So how to avoid service issues? It's pretty simple. Keep your account healthy and thriving. These are the golden rules. Always respond to customers, whether before or after the purchase. Reply promptly to all your messages. Make sure that they are professional. Be quick. Aim to respond as soon as you receive a message. Fast responses lead to better customer satisfaction and higher ranking in eBay. And third is that learn to handle customer service efficiently. In this section, I will teach you all about it, the techniques, how to respond faster, how to manage customer inquiries more effectively, and so on. Also, prioritize excellent customer service. As I said, it directly impacts your feedback score, so it does not make sense if you skip it or if you try to just make a quick response that doesn't really effective the sale. So yeah, the power of customer feedback as well. So your customer support quality directly affects your feedback score. Great customer service equals more positive feedback. Slow or poor responses equal more negative feedback. Even if a customer does not receive their products, good communication can lead to positive reviews. Ignoring or delaying responses guarantees negative feedbacks. So yeah, I hope everything is clear so far. In this section, I'll talk about everything related to customer support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.